As promised, a Q&A video talking about projects. Okay, I know I've had a lot that I still need to get done, like the supervillains print for Marvel superheroes, and I've had a lot of other projects like the fan art for the Odin fight in God of War, which I've been working on, and it's been kind of challenging lately. I owe you guys a Q&A video. I've been meaning to do this for a bit, if I'm being honest. Honestly, like I've said, I've had a very busy slate of projects, and some of your guys' responses to a lot of them have been nice. I have been working on layouts for some other prints. I just haven't had the time to really go in and really work on much because I just had a lot of projects. And with God of War being like a central focus lately, it's been very hard for me to find time to do the Christmas stuff. And, it is the season. And with Suicide Squad coming out, I've worked on the Batman print for that game. And also, I've needed to work on some ASMR fan art prints. And with Suicide Squad, I honestly wanted to work on each Justice League member. So Batman, then like Superman, then Green Lantern, and do all those guys. And then do the squad together, and then the Justice League together separately. So it's been very difficult just to find time to work on anything. And then also Rise of the Guardians, which you guys have saw me try to do Jack Frost, and that's been a difficult one because I wanted to do a together print of the Guardians, and I wasn't happy with some of the stuff I put out, and I wasn't happy because I've been meaning to do all these different ones and try to do a cool print for that, and it just wasn't working. The pose that I had in mind was a frontal version of this pose right here from the movie, and I just it was so annoyingly tricky, and I just haven't had time to really force myself to work on it because I've had other projects I need to get done. And with me, I want to put in my all, and that's kind of why, the Static Shock print is still in the works. I still need to work on it. I'm still planning on working on it because I'm very passionate about it. For me, I'm the type of person that I'm very chaotic, very scatterbrained, and for me, it's hard to get me to do, it's hard for me to do stuff and focus on it. And when I'm very scatterbrained, and that's I don't work off a schedule, I'm not very organized. It's one of my fatal flaws, sadly. So for me, the amount of projects I still need to get done is atrocious. You guys saw how long it took me to do the Odin fan art for God of War. It's it took several months, and with the layout stage, and then you had the coloring, which took forever, which you guys were extremely positive. You loved it, and it looked very good, which I'm grateful for. And for me, it's I want to put my all into a project, and this one took forever, and it was very fun for me to do. I haven't had time to work on my regular stuff, and I've done layouts for projects that I wanted to do, but I haven't had time, Marcy or Ghostbusters. I haven't even had time to do art lives, which has been something I've been wanting to do for forever, and I just haven't had that luxury to, I've been focusing so much on digital that I haven't done any regular stuff, which kind of sucks because I would want to do that, or projects that I put on hold, like remaking Marvel's Avengers, because how poorly it was received. And if I'm going to work on a project the villains print, I want to put my all into it and have it focused on, and you guys have saw it gradually get better and better and look better. I just haven't had the time to really work on that again and focus on it. And that's the thing with me. I want to put my all into something and make sure it's something I'm happy with. And I don't want it to have any mistakes. With the Avengers one, I was happy with it, and then it got printed, and I noticed all these little tiny details that kind of ruined it for me. So, like, the inking and some, like, stuff was missing and stuff like that. So, the bigger projects, like Spider-Man or Love Arts thing, like, they're on hold indefinitely until, like, I can really find time to get all these different designs together, all these projects worked on. And I haven't had time to work on big posters either. And that's, like, the thing I was going to set aside to work on. And, like, with the, Hell of a Boss and Has-Been Hotel's new episodes coming out, I haven't had time to work on fan art. Like, this one with Alistair was, like, very rushed, and I just did not like how it turned out, which sucks because, you should be happy with your stuff. And that's the thing for me, is, like, I don't like rushing. And with, like, other videos that I need to work on, like the Danny Phantom one, it's just been a very aggravating process because I want it to be something I'm proud of and not something I'm happy with. Not just doing fan art, but I want it to look and have, like, enough heart into it and it get perceived well. And, like, when I'm doing stuff, that's mainly the thing, is I want people to like it enough to where they enjoy it and they perceive it well, and they don't, like, just think it's terrible. Like, the comic, like, I've tried doing a comic in the past, and for me, it's like, I want to be happy with it, I want to put my all into it, and finding the time just to draw is very difficult. It's like, it's more difficult than finding the time to record, because you want it to be not only perceived well, but just be, putting my all into it. And I've done a comic. I tried to do one in the past. But finding that time to draw and focus and putting my, ass to the fire, and so to speak, is very difficult. And, like, if I'm drawing on my phone, it's, like, on the go. And I can do fan art all I want to. And, like, other videos that did very poorly, like me trying out a walkthrough series with The Last of Us, which didn't even do well at all. Nobody watched, which kind of sucks because I tried to put in an avatar with it, and it just didn't do well, which sucks and it's disheartening, but, it doesn't matter to me. I tried my hand at making a new, like, an avatar for myself, or an OC, which was, relatively difficult and hard for me, and I think, somebody can make one for me that's better. And with God of War's DLC coming out, and me putting all my focus into that, which it still is pretty fun, I don't want this to be focused all on gaming and lose track of the art side of things. Because that's been, like, a main thing that I do out of habit. Like, when Spider-Man came out, it was, like, the same thing. It was all Spider-Man for months, and then, like, nothing else was cranked out, which, like, I got a lot of views from it, and it was pretty great, but, like, it was it. And, I don't want that to happen again with, like, every game that comes out. I want there to be, like, a work-life balance. And, like, with Suicide Squad coming out and me focusing some stuff on that, it's just been very difficult to balance these projects. And I don't want this video to drag on for too long, but, like, for a QnA style thing, I want you guys to know, like, I'm happy with some, some things, but I'm also not, because I want you guys to be happy with watching the content, and you guys to stick around and enjoy yourselves, and not, be like, oh, here we go again. So, like, for me, I'm happy. Thank you guys so much for going with me on this journey. I thought I owe you guys a Q&A for what's going on project-wise, because I do have some stuff in the works. Like, I do have some Christmas stuff I want to do. I do have, like, art projects, like, I do want to get done, and I might do, like, videos just showing off layouts and get your guys' opinion and have you guys vote for which one, and stuff like that. But I think, like, lately, it's been very difficult, and I've been pushing myself and pulling myself in different directions, so where it's like, I don't know what it is I'm trying to do, because I need to do this, and then I need to do that, and I need to do that, and it's like a time thing. So, like, I haven't had the time to push myself to get these certain other projects done, and I don't want to focus too heavily on a certain amount of content. I want you guys to be like, oh, okay, this is cool, doing this, okay, cool, and you just sit back, watch, and enjoy. I don't want you guys to be like, oh God, here we go again. I don't want you guys to hate being on the channel. And that's been like something that's been difficult to balance, making content that you guys find interesting. So, like, for the art content, I just haven't had that time and I haven't had that luxury. And even though I have all these different things I need to do, I just can't push myself to do them. And it's not of like a depression thing, it's like a brain thing of like very chaotic, and I'm not organized like some people, and I can't discipline myself for pushing myself to do these certain ones. So figuratively. So if you guys are wondering about like where is this video, what's going on with this what are you gonna do this and blah blah blah, it's like what I'm gonna do is probably take an intellectual like break to give myself a bit in the next couple of days. So there's not going to be as many videos coming out because I've been doing this for like every day for a couple days straight. So it's like I need the time because of space problems with my phone and working out things behind the scenes, because I have stuff that I want to get done and I want to get worked out before I do this and that and the other. I want it to be projects I'm happy with, and I want to, you guys to be like, wow, okay, cool, this looks good, stuff like that. But I want to do that I don't want to do that if, you guys aren't interested and you guys don't like where things are or where things stand. And I really want things to be, you guys to be happy with the content on the channel, and I don't want to be draining. I don't want to be drained in a way either by making stuff that nobody's interested in. And that's where, I think I need to take an intellectual break to gather myself and to work on projects, get that stuff out there and filmed before I do anything. And, to give you guys like give you guys an idea, the content for gaming stuff is gonna slow down a bit. And most everything's gonna slow down so I can get time to work on projects, finish that stuff, and then do like get videos worked out intellectually and all that stuff. So, hopefully you guys understand, and thank you guys for watching. I don't want this video to drag out for too long, but yeah, peace out everybody, bye bye, and let me know what you think in the comments down below, and thank you guys for watching, and also thank you guys for 249 subs. I did see that recently, and that was amazing to see, so thank you, and bye bye.